the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Canes will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No. At a return. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. This guy's always a big part of the game plan, and they get him involved right off the bat.
Well, it's pretty simple. Your best players should touch the football the most. First play out the gate. I know I got a big-time advantage, big-time wide receiver. Get him the football, make the gain. I expect we'll see a lot more of that throughout this football game.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To pass, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And as he throws, intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
All right, good news, the game just got started. Still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that we've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Got him up for the first down. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to him again. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami. this thing rolling. The Hurricanes will put total weather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck. An interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Going to the running game. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and was able to make the tackle for loss.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Making side adjustments here. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Touch pass on the right. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
When they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Back to throw. It's Beck. Working that left side now.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First play of the period will be a second down. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Bob. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Got it in the middle. It's Perez.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Snagged in the middle, it's Fields. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. As a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
He'll try the left side. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Thrown toward the sideline is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Beck. They get him out of rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
A 3rd and goal, and this throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fletcher. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead's extended a little further. He'll bring it out. It's live. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Works his way into the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw, it's Carr. Deep shot for the end zone. Brings it in down the right side. And they will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's a huge play for the offense because it keeps this thing one possession. They're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, and if they can keep this thing moving, all of a sudden they may have the lead here very soon.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's into the end zone and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a two-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, King.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Love. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Now they've got even more. Room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Wants to go up top. Mark over the middle. It's Perez. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Snags it over the middle. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Notre Dame right back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it! Touchdown! Fighting Irish!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. Throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the single back. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires the pass, intercepted. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. To the air, it's Carr.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Perez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Catch in the middle, big spot. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Perez. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Unloads quickly. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finds the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. to the well. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Moretti. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Right on target this time. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Let's go. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires into the end zone. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one match.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's balanced. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quickly to the tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
2nd down coming up. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? You got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter. Need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this in this drive.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. To the air, it's back. Got it in the middle, it's Bowden. Touchdown, Miami! They move on top here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
It's complete to the right. He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by one here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Barrett. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
To the air, it's Carr. Close to the marker, it's Barrett. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. Buying some time. He's taking a deep shot. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two.